I'm fit.
Took all the fun out of that, didn't you?
Yeah, probably.
Oh, now I feel bad now.
No, you don't.
True.
Welcome to Hy-Vee Today with Tony Tone. We're live inside Muscatine Hy-Vee on 2nd Avenue in Muscatine, streaming on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter. Now, here's Tony Tone.
Good morning or good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Hy-Vee Today show. This is Tony Tone. It's Tuesday, the 10th of December. As we're doing the show, it's just after 8:30 in the morning. Nice little daylight coming through the windows. The sun is out. Yesterday, there was a snow squall. I didn't even know that was a real thing. I thought it was just a made-up weather term. And, and then it was a whiteout for a minute. We could not see across the street from inside the store. So that was a little crazy. And then it was over just as it came through. So glad that didn't last long. I saw that there was like a 50-car accident on I-80 near... what's it called? What's that town? Altoona. Thank you. They told me in my ear it was Altoona, near Adventureland, near Des Moines, Iowa. Because Frosty Mitchell, the voice of the Adventureland commercials, I feel like I would just say it's in Altoona, Iowa, because it's not really in Des Moines. It's kind of in Altoona. But there's a 50-car pileup. By the way, Frosty Mitchell, probably the best name ever, right? Altoona is where the wreck was. Yeah, Altoona. Steve's trying to challenge me. I will challenge you to a Google-off, sir. Good luck. You're going to need it. Hey, today in the store, it's Tuesday. We're trying something new. It's called 10 on 20 Tuesday. I already messed it up. It's called 10 on 20 Tuesday. It's right there on the screen. So today, on Tuesday, December 10th, if you come to the store with every 20 bucks you spend, we'll put 10 cents back on your fuel saver. You know who doesn't have a fuel saver program? Fairway. You know who doesn't have a fuel saver program? Aldi. You know who doesn't give back to the community? Aldi. You know who doesn't deliver you brand new Cosmic Crisp apples? Any of those other places? This is exciting. Look at that. That was my fairy godmother, Brian Mueller, with the Hy-Vee produce department. This is the brand new, just arrived, literally hit the store today, Cosmic Crisp apple. This is exciting, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. So they've been working on this Cosmic Crisp apple for like 20 years. There's a website, cosmiccrisp.com. And yes, I do subscribe. So this is cool. And I'm just going to go in, if that's okay. I don't want to be rude, but... That's a heck of a bite. You see the size of that bite? I probably got apple juice all over Dick Vetter. I apologize. That's delightful. You know what it tastes like? It tastes like Woodstock. Because it's a cosmic crisp. If I was going to one bite, everybody knows the rules. Apple review in honor of Dave Portnoy with Barstool Sports. I would give this on a scale of 1 to 10. This is a 8.4. That's a good apple. It's really nice. It's massive. I have pretty big hands. And I don't like eating on the show, as you know. For almost 2 years, I don't like eating on camera. But for the sake of science, I have something on my face. Perfect. This corner, I'm always confused. Hi. Welcome to the Hy-Vee Today Show, where you watch me eat apples. It's the buzz. It's the buzz around town. That's good. That's a brand new apple, and it just arrived. And somebody's going to pay for it. I'm going to put it on Dick Vetter's tab. So come into the store today, 10 on 20 Tuesday. With every $20 you spend, 10 cents on your fuel saver. The more you spend, the more you save. You can't do that at Fairway, Aldi, or Walmart because they don't have a fuel saver. You know, I don't know what to tell you. It's a great deal. Don't pay full price at the pump. I think right now I personally have like 52 cents on my fuel saver. Really excited about that. And I'm running out of gas, but it's okay because I work at a place where there's a gas station. Real quick, before we get to our first guest, in the parking lot here at Hy-Vee, as we're sitting here, the Hawkeye Hauler, Tantera Transportation Corporation. I got that right. Hawkeye Hauler, that truck right there. The doors aren't open. They will be soon. I have the key. We're trying to fill that semi-truck full of non-perishable food donations. Pretty good Monday, I would say, with all things considered yesterday. Some decent donations rolling in. All the food stays local. We'll go to the Salvation Army this Saturday at 9 a.m. when it is delivered. If you want to volunteer and help out, I'd appreciate that as well. So you have until 5:30 p.m. tonight and then throughout the rest of the course of the week through Friday the 13th to drop off a donation. All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is not that often on this show. I don't even know if we've ever had somebody that is in a Hall of Fame. I can't remember at this point, except for when Michael Jordan was on. So when Michael Jordan hasn't been on this show, I just kind of like saying things like that. People are like, oh, this guy's got credibility. So this is our first, and you can see him kind of in the shot right next to me. He was newly inducted into the Special Olympics of Iowa Hall of Fame, and this is so exciting to have him here. Mr. Dick Vetter is in the house with Special Olympics boss Jason Miller. Dick, good to see you, pal.
Good to see you, pal.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
You look, I got to tell you, there's so much going on. The first thing that I noticed was this coat. So Dickie Vetter's got this amazing coat, Special Olympics Iowa Hall of Fame. It's snazzy. It looks really warm. And he was totally surprised. Jason, good to see you, pal.
Good to see you, too.
So this was a total surprise for Mr. Vetter. He had no idea. Look at this coat. Look at how snazzy that is. Look at that thing. I'm telling you, they take care of Mr. Vetter, don't they? So
They do.
Jason, the story goes.
It even has Hall of Fame.
It says Hall of Fame. You know what? I'm never going to be in. I'm never going to be in a Hall of Fame, except for maybe Hall of Fame for people that eat apples on TV shows, if that's a thing. And Paula Sands Hall of Fame. I don't know. But you go to Des Moines last week.
Yeah, last Monday.
Last Monday.
Yeah.
So how you knew that this was happening, but he didn't know. So you have to orchestrate
correct.
this ruse. You have to kind of
Yeah.
trick Mr. Vetter and get everybody there. So can you walk us through that? How long did you know this was going to happen? Because correct me if I'm wrong, the Special Olympics of Iowa Hall of Fame is relatively new. Is that
Yeah,
right?
it's only in its second year.
Okay.
So there's a application process. So he has to be nominated.
Sure.
My father and I nominated him.
Okay.
I mean, it was kind of a given.
Sure.
Had they had the Hall of Fame a long time ago, he would have been in there a long time
Yep.
ago. In its second year, we wanted to make sure that he gets in. Nobody's a better representative of Special Olympics in Muscatine or across the state of Iowa than Dick Vetter. So I actually serve on the committee that selects those athletes.
Perfect. Good.
However,
Daniel Lamb was born.
yeah, that's how you got in.
They know that was bought.
It's rigged.
Oh,
No,
who cares if it is at this point? He's in. It's great. No, I'm kidding. But that is fantastic.
Well,
Wow.
so we had a conference call to select the athletes.
Yeah.
And the first thing I said was, hey, look, you know, obviously you can take my vote out of this when
Sure.
we go to nominate for the athletes as far as Dick Vetter, but you guys know where I stand. And everybody on the phone was like, listen, he is our first choice,
Wow.
and it doesn't matter your vote or not, he's getting in. So
That is unbelievable, Dick. I mean, when you hear about that, how did you feel last week? You were totally shocked, right?
I was shocked.
I bet
I
you were.
I was saying, what's going on here?
Because you get to Des Moines, and you said before we started, Dickie was saying that he started to see some familiar faces. Megan Francis from Sunnybrook was there, but then it was when you got tapped. Who tapped you on the shoulder?
My brother
brother.
tapped me over the shoulder, and he was there. The whole family was there.
Oh my
Kids.
So they present Dick with this coat and then this incredible plaque, Chad, that's right here, that is just great. So Special Olympics of Muscatine coming into 50th anniversary, Jason, which is amazing. Dickie Vetter, original member, right?
from what we understand, yeah.
From the beginning.
Yep,
So
yep.
that's rare in itself. And now, as you can see right there on the screen, Special Olympics of Iowa 2019 Hall of Fame, Richard Dick Vetter. Did I know that Dickie Vetter's real name was Richard? Maybe. I've only known him as Dick or Dickie this whole time, but there it is. In recognition of our deep appreciation, let me read this. In recognition of our deep appreciation for the outstanding leadership and dedication you have generously shared in the true spirit of Special Olympics, your compassion and commitment are truly an inspiration to all of our athletes, coaches, and volunteers. Yes! That's incredible.
That's cool, isn't it?
How many other athletes made it into the Hall of Fame on December 2nd?
5 other athletes,
Okay.
including Dick,
Sure.
and then I believe 3 volunteers.
Wow.
Yeah, 3
Yeah.
volunteers. Yeah.
So it's a big deal, and then to have everybody there to surprise you, and there's some great pictures on the Special Olympics Muscatine Facebook page.
Yep.
And
Special Olympics Iowa has some more pictures, I believe, on there too.
was it emotional for you?
yes, it
Yeah, I
was.
bet it was. I can't even imagine. I mean, again, you're talking about such an honor, right? And there's some great pics right there. There's one with a nice donation that somebody made
Yep.
recently, like $2,000 or
It's
something.
Penny Jones.
Okay. Wow.
Her mom was Dorothy Platt.
Oh, sure. Okay.
So her mom and dad were big into supporting Special Olympics. Her brother Michael had a disability
Okay.
and wasn't able to participate in Special Olympics. So Dorothy and her husband really dedicated their lives to raising money to go towards Special Olympics. So she would do like sewing classes and craft classes and raise money that way. And every year she would get excited about the donation that she would give to us. And so unfortunately she passed away a few years ago, but
Sure.
she left it up to Penny to take care of that. She's done a good job.
Cool.
Yeah.
So she's carrying on the legacy for her mom. And then,
She is,
Chad,
yeah.
if you click over, so there's a couple of shots from the ceremony.
That's-
unbelievable.
Yeah, so that's the other athletes and the volunteers that were inducted. We had a little bit of an advantage because it's only its second year, so we were able to keep it a secret. He didn't know anything about the Hall of Fame.
Well, and
So-
that's what I was telling Jason. I had seen Dick in the store here at Hy-Vee a couple of times, and you were telling me that you were going to Des Moines for something, and your pal surprised you. Can you believe it? He totally pulled it off. I mean, I thought, how about that? I mean, it's tough enough to surprise people, but to surprise somebody with a Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
And I'm assuming, knowing you, Jason, you probably wanted to say, like, oh my gosh, this is what we're going to do, but you you didn't do it.
Yeah, we wanted to keep it a surprise. We almost blew it a couple times, but we told them it was a holiday party.
Nice.
And so it was, actually. We went there and they had food. And I don't know if you've ever been to the Hall of Fame up there, the
No.
Hy-Vee Hall of Fame.
I know. I should. I should go right now.
It's pretty
Hy-Vee
unbelievable.
Jet. Is
Yeah,
it?
it's pretty cool.
That's cool.
It was really awesome.
So you got to celebrate, probably see some familiar faces, fellow athletes that you've gotten to know.
Yeah.
And then, boom, there's the surprise. So, again, we're heading into 2020, which locally is your 50th anniversary. Mr. Dick Vetter still very much part of Special Olympics. Everybody knows this guy. couldn't have a better ambassador locally.
Oh, yeah.
And I guess I want to back up. So I was going to ask about plans for the 50th anniversary, but let me pause for a second. We had it on the screen earlier. Tomorrow, everybody that's watching is invited to Sunnybrook to celebrate Mr. Vetter. And I'd be remiss if I didn't talk about it. So we had it on the screen a minute ago. A party for you.
Yeah.
Are you good with that?
Yeah.
Okay. It'd be something if we challenged him in a surprise game of Wii bowling to find. But then if we beat Dick at his Hall of Fame party, we would look bad, Jason.
It ain't gonna happen.
Right?
Yeah.
He knows it too. That's the thing. Dick's like, yeah, right. So this is tomorrow, Wednesday, December 11th, 3 till 4 at Sunnybrook here in Muscatine. Cake and refreshments available. Can't wait. I'll be there for sure.
Thank you for the cake, by the way.
Yeah, I just felt like,
Yeah.
I guess I have a lot of skin in the game with respects to people in my life, like my brother-in-law, Nolan, that's been involved in Special Olympics, and my cousin in Chicago, Michelle. So for me, it's like this is a bigger deal. I mean, this should be on the front page of a newspaper.
Right.
I don't want to read about a city administrator getting fired. I want to read about this guy going into the Special Olympics of Iowa Hall of Fame. It's a better story.
It is.
It is a better story. 50 years of involvement.
Right.
He's traveled all over, as you've been able to, and your dad.
Yep.
It's a fantastic story for Muscatine. Dick Vetter should be on every news station in the Quad Cities. It's such a great story because it's all about inclusion. And Dick's been able to do that for 50 years, and it's not without all the support from individuals and businesses, certainly, and the volunteers. But it's just, so I hope if you're watching, you come and celebrate this guy tomorrow. You can see it on the screen. You're invited to be there. Big deal. How about that right there? Mr. Vetter, one of the original athletes to start the program in 1970, which now has grown over to 170. Wow.
You still have that poster? That big poster of you?
Oh, I love that
Where's
poster.
that at?
Maggie's got that one.
She's got that one?
Yeah, she's got it in her office.
Why did she
In
take
her
it from
office?
me? I'd keep
Well, he
that
probably
up.
autographed it and gave it to her. She's holding
figured
on to it.
Yeah.
That poster
She's gonna
out
cash
there.
it in for money.
Oh, I'm gonna
I should have thought of that. It could be
Right,
in my
you could be in your office, right? So it's really exciting, and I think you're going to have, Dick, quite a few people there tomorrow.
Yeah.
And I'm imagining you're excited to see everybody.
Yeah.
Now, can I ask, throughout all the years of doing Special Olympics, is there one sport that you like more than the others? Is there a sport that you prefer?
I like everyone.
Wow. That's great.
Everyone.
Yeah. And you've got to do so many great things with being a part of Special Olympics.
Oh, yeah.
And travel and make friends, right? I can't even imagine.
Yep.
It's so excellent, this guy. I love the story. Another great picture. There's the Special Olympics of Iowa Facebook page and the class of 2019, and it's just wonderful. So, again, if we come back to this 50th anniversary for Muscatine Special Olympics 2020, we'll hit that mark. What do you have planned, I guess? Have you thought about things that you want to do, or...
Well, I've got to pick up T-shirts this week.
Nice. Good.
So T-shirts are already made.
Okay.
They have a big 50th anniversary celebration on it.
Perfect.
Leading into it, so we plan on doing a number of different things. But since we're at the Y, we're able to have a display case, so we plan on putting,
Perfect.
And I've been collecting old articles and pictures that people have been dropping off, some people on the board. My father has a treasure trove.
I bet he does. Yeah, that's great.
So much. So we're going to put something like that up. We'll have some ceremonies here and there, and is there anything else that you'd recommend us doing?
We're
not going to give away a car.
Unless like a Toyota Muscatine, a sponsor of this show, wants to give away a car, that'd be fine. Jimmy Greenhaw, no pressure. I don't know. I mean, certainly. Maybe there's a banquet. I don't know. I mean, I feel like there's so many people, whether it's the athletes, because you touch so many lives all of the athletes and their family and friends. When you look at that, if you looked at it like a spider web, I guess it branches out so far, like a tree branch, maybe is a better analogy. And it's not just a small group, and that's what I think. I mean, you have a ton of potential with the 50th anniversary. And there's not a lot of organizations that make it that long.
Yeah.
And it's not easy, as you know. I mean, it's a lot of work and logistics and planning, and takes money and people understanding that if they can give and volunteer or give monetarily, how much of an impact it's going to make in the lives of all of the athletes. Michael
Crossroads just celebrated their 50
yes, they
years
did.
last year, or this year, actually.
So it's fantastic. I feel like it's just a great time for Special Olympics, and I can't wait to see what unfolds. And if you're selling the shirts, pencil me in. I'll happily buy a shirt, obviously.
Yeah.
And then,
Firefighters game will probably have the majority of them.
And what's the date on that? Do we know yet?
February, I want to say the 17th.
The annual Special Olympics Muscatine basketball taking on the fire and police.
I just said it the other day,
Excellent.
or confirmed it. Yeah, it's February 17th.
February 17th. Is it going to be at the high school, or is it at the Y?
As of now, we're going to be at the YMCA.
Perfect. Okay. February
I kinda feel
17th. Be here soon. Doesn't seem. Maybe it seems like it's far away, but it's not. Right?
No.
It's 2 months.
Everything's coming up fast. Yeah.
What is it? Like 2 months and 7 days away.
Right.
So 2 months and a week away. That's that'll be here soon. So that's a great event coming up. This guy knows everybody. I can't believe it.
We can't go anywhere without him. Like,
and here's what I'll say about last year's event. You can see some of the video on the screen there. There was a blizzard outside, and people still came out to support our wonderful athletes, and I can't wait for this event. I look forward to it every year. Okay, we're sitting here, guys. It's December 10th. Basketball. What's going on right now with Special Olympics in Muscatine?
Sure. Yeah. What do we got coming up?
Well, we got the.
What's Saturday?
Oh, that's right. You have the.
I don't know what's Saturday.
So we name a tournament after the Better Holiday Classic. Yeah.
Yes.
So that's going to be this Saturday.
That's right.
Yeah. Did you not know about that? Have I not told you? I'll pick you up on Saturday.
The Better Holiday Classic at the Y.
Yeah. So we invite this Saturday. The 14th.
Yep.
So we invite. This year we have 13 teams.
Wow.
So there's like 6-7 organizations that are coming. We do 3-on-3 and 5-on-5 basketball.
That's fantastic.
We have our 5-on-5 teams are competitive. We have 2 teams that are 3-on-3 competitive, and then the rest of them are non-competitive.
It's so great. I reffed a little bit last year, and it was amazing to see. I think Clinton was there, and Cedar Rapids was there, and it was. I mean, the
Clinton,
5-on-5 games were intense.
Sometimes we get Dubuque. This year we have Burlington coming, so Quad Cities represented pretty well.
That's great. So that's this Saturday.
It's this Saturday
at the Y. The Better Holiday. You have a tournament named after yourself. What else do you need? You're in the Hall of Fame. You got a tournament named after yourself. What else can we get you? What do you need?
I don't know.
I don't know either. I know what kind of cookies you like, so I could probably make that happen. It's fantastic. So that's this Saturday.
That's this Saturday.
Oh my gosh! All right. And then as far as different sports going on, basketball for sure. And then what else? What else am I missing that's happening?
So right now we've got basketball going on. But next month we start up swimming and powerlifting.
Perfect. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh man, it just doesn't stop.
It starts getting really busy here next month, and then we head to Winter Games.
Okay.
In Dubuque. Yep.
So the Winter Games are in Dubuque.
You want to tell them what you participate in?
Snowshoeing.
Snowshoeing.
We got new snowshoes this year. So
nice.
Yeah.
This is a true story.
Okay.
Kim. The one time I was at the snowshoeing.
Yeah.
I fell down.
Oh no.
Well, I'm almost at the finish line. So I crawled all the way to the finish line.
Oh my gosh. In the snow?
In the snow.
Jeez Louise.
In the
crawled
snow.
to the finish line?
So we can't.
Can we say what you doing?
Yeah. So you see an athlete fall on the course,
Yeah.
and you're not supposed to help them unless they ask for help.
Gotcha.
And so he actually, like he said, he crawled the rest of the way past the
my
finish line.
gosh.
Volunteers grabbed him, picked him up, and what'd you say?
I did it.
You did it. Well, I think I did this for you, Dad.
Oh,
And then
yeah.
everybody,
Oh, yeah,
all the
Dad,
volunteers
Mom.
are sobbing. Yeah.
That's amazing. So I feel like I don't know what snowshoeing is, if I'm being honest.
A snowshoe.
Is it a certain type of shoe?
Yeah,
Maybe
yeah.
I should know. I don't know. I
Yeah.
lead a very sheltered life. I don't
Maybe
know.
Chad can look it up real
Yeah.
fast for you.
So snowshoeing is
So a
literally
snowshoe is a shoe
Okay.
that has spikes on it
Okay.
that you put on to go out in the snow.
Does it look like that?
Yes.
Perfect.
There it is.
Wow, that's
So
intense.
we have brand new snowshoes. The ones that we had before are like probably 10, 15 years old. Really,
Jeez.
really large snowshoes.
Yeah.
And we found that actually it's a lot better to get more smaller, compact ones.
So Dick Vetter going to the Winter Games in Dubuque, snowshoeing, and the Winter Games are January or what?
Yeah,
February?
January.
Okay. I can't believe how busy you guys are. This is unbelievable.
January 13th,
Okay.
14th, 15th.
And that's in Dubuque.
That's in Dubuque.
And that comes around what's the cycle for the Winter Games? Is it every year?
It's every
or
year,
Every year,
yeah.
okay,
Yep.
perfect. How many athletes from Muscatine going? Do you know offhand?
18.
Wow,
18 athletes.
that's a big
Yeah,
deal.
we got-
Yeah.
So,
So
like,
we have downhill skiing,
Okay.
cross-country skiing,
Wow.
and snowshoeing.
oh my gosh.
The state also offers speed skating and figure skating, but we don't participate.
I
in
can't
those, so.
even stand on ice skates. Do you know how to, why do you always laugh at me, Pat?
You're not laughing, you Tony.
I've just never been
We'd like
able
to
to
see
ice
that,
skate.
yeah.
It's the ice would break. I can't. I'm not allowed to go near it. But it's just nice to hear that, and a great resource on the website right there, of course, because for folks that are out there. And here's the thing that I'll say: if it's someone in your life that could be involved with Special Olympics Muscatine or wherever they find themselves, reach out, have a conversation.
Yeah.
Because, knowledge is power, and maybe you're thinking, well, Special Olympics only offers like basketball and flag football. It's so much more than that. It's
Right,
it's.
right.
I can't even think of an example. I know you just had state bowling and the skills part of it. So regardless of where an athlete finds him or herself, Jason, you're able to meet them.
Sure.
And you have options for everybody.
We put them
Right.
we try to put everybody in a competitive level to where their skills are matched up.
Sure.
And we try to do it based on age and gender.
Okay.
However, the biggest factor is skills.
Sure.
So we'll have a district competition. We'll have practices to measure where they're at. And then when we go to district and state competition, those times and scores are matched up with other athletes so that there's not one person that's just like dominating the
Yep.
field. So we want to try to make it as competitive as possible, and that's what makes it fun.
It's just great. I mean, it's the offerings are so wonderful. And again, for folks that are out there, Special Olympics Muscatine on Facebook, just in that scroll, we saw the Chamberlain barbecue, we saw flag football, and another fundraiser that was here at Hy-Vee. So there's always ways to give back. Megan Francis is watching on Facebook right now.
Of course she is, yeah.
She's probably ready. I think you're going to have 50 to 75 people tomorrow. I don't even.
After this, I might need to go order some more cake because I'm worried about running out
It's
now.
already a lot of cake, and I feel like.
I'm gonna
Are
blame
you ready
Megan.
for this tomorrow? Are you ready to see everybody?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Are we due to try and beat you in Wii Bowling again? I feel like is that something
be
maybe
coming up here pretty
2020
soon,
we'll be
yeah.
doing that. You ready to lose this time, pal? What do you think? You gonna
What?
you gonna lose at Wii Bowling?
I don't know.
No, he knows. We never win. We're never gonna get on the leaderboard, Dick. I just
Well,
want to get on the
wanna
leaderboard.
know-
I got one to tell you.
Okay.
We were bowling with the people from Crossroads,
Crossroads, sure.
and they were doing good. They almost knocked off the ones who hit the kettle out here.
Oh, Salvation Army, yeah. They almost got to the Salvation Army score.
They almost knocked them off.
Oh my gosh.
But you got, they were just 1 point off from that.
Wow.
But you still beat them, right?
They'll beat them.
Of course. Well, what do you mean?
I thought he was going to say they almost knocked them off. I'm
Had
like,
a strike.
Yeah.
They would have been on the top of
that's
the
the only.
leaderboard.
It's the only thing we could look forward to
Unbelievable.
is trying to get the best score.
Yes, to get on
that
the
beats
board.
the other
Yeah.
teams, because there's no real shot of beating.
No, there's no
them.
chance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because me and Bill,
Now, does the dog know how to play Wii bowling? Is that
You
what
have
you're
a
telling
dog?
me?
that's the lead bowling guy.
You have a dog though? Where'd you get a dog at?
I don't know where the dog come from. But that dog was there.
That dog is better at Wii bowling than I am. You just put the remote in its leash and it just. I mean, look at the
Let's
size
have the
of that
dog
dog's
play. Then we
tongue.
have a
Good
shot.
Lord.
We might have a shot at beating.
Yeah, I tell you what, if you're out there and if you're in a business or a group and you want, go call Megan at Sunnybrook and schedule a Wii bowling match against
lot of
these
fun.
guys. It is
It
so
is.
much fun, and Sunnybrook is a great place. They've also got their community lunch tomorrow, so you can just hang out at
Yeah.
Sunnybrook all day. You got the
Oh,
lunch
there you go.
tomorrow.
Only one.
Yeah, and that helps out senior resources and the
Yep.
the Christmas basket program.
I'm sure Megan will have a sign-up sheet for anybody that wants to Wii bowl.
Yeah, I would say, I mean, honestly, if you're out there in business and you want to Wii bowl, I mean, this guy and his various partners, because that's the thing, they have, these rotating ringers that just show up and are great at Wii bowling, and Jason and I have been, kind of schlepping it for 3 years now, trying.
We've tried.
We've really tried our
yeah.
darndest. All right, well, listen, if you're out there and you're watching this show, tomorrow, Wednesday, December 11th, 3 o'clock, you can celebrate this guy right here, who is now, as you can see, in the, let me get my apple out of the way, in the Special Olympics of Iowa Hall of Fame. All right, this is at the state level. In its second year of existence, the Special Olympics of Iowa Hall of Fame local induction happened on December 2nd for Mr. Richard Dick Vetter. Celebrate this guy tomorrow, 3 o'clock. I'll be there. I can't wait. I mean, I get to see you a lot as it is, which I love. I love seeing you. You know that.
Yeah, I know that.
He comes out to Hy-Vee, tried to tell me how to bag groceries the other day. It was great. I get no slack from this guy. I love seeing you.
Yeah.
I'm so happy for you.
Yeah.
Congratulations again.
Thank you.
And I'll see you tomorrow. Does that sound
See you
good?
tomorrow.
Look at this coat. This is like, I know it's just a coat, but he
Pretty
looks
slick.
He looks great.
Pretty slick.
He is rocking it. All right, Jason, I'll see you tomorrow, buddy.
All right,
Thank
sounds
you very
good.
much.
Yeah, thanks for having us
Vetter
on.
Holiday Classic for basketball this Saturday at the Muscatine Community Wide, December 14th. But please, if you're out there, I implore you, I'm going to tell the Discover Muscatine people to be there tomorrow to cover this story, because this is a
Margaret's
great
gonna
story.
be there.
Margaret's going to be there?
Yep,
All right,
yep.
perfect. Thank you, Margaret. This is great. It's so wonderful, and I'm so glad you brought that. That is awesome. Thank you for bringing that.
You're welcome.
I appreciate
pal.
that. All right, pal. All right, we're going to let
Thank you
these...
for having us on.
Oh, gosh, please. It's my pleasure. Mr. Dick Vetter, Jason Miller, this guy's in the Hall of Fame. I don't know why were you laughing at it? Is it because how'd you think I did on that apple? Did I do good on that apple? I did okay.
How do you like those apples?
They're pretty good. Here, take one for the road. Why not? It's on the house. We'll put it on. We'll put it on Megan Francis's tab. It's okay.
Yeah.
All right. We are gonna go. Okay, perfect. CBI Bank and Trust, Isle Cam, and listen. Hey, one thing after another. Talking about 'tis the season for good things happening. I'll take this for you, Dick. There you go, pal. That is the Salvation Army Angel Tree, right in the produce department. You can see Brian Mueller working tirelessly in the background with a red shirt on. That's who brought in. Thank you, buddy. You're my buddy. I love you. Brian Mueller brought in the brand new Cosmic Crisp apples. Love that. Salvation Army Angel Tree. So everything on that tree is items that are needed for the Salvation Army. And listen, less than a week away from when they're going to have their Christmas assistance distribution. That's coming up on next Monday, December 16th at Calvary, right across the street. There you go, pal. That is so cool. I love that. At Calvary Church, right across the street. Awesome opportunity for folks to get assistance, and thank you, pal. We want you to get involved. If it's if it's via the Angel Tree, that's fine. You can drop food off this week with the Hawkeye Hauler in our parking lot, and that's an easy thing to do. I think we've got the Toyota Muscatine car cam heading in the direction of those. Look at this guy, Dickie Vetter, walking out. He's like signing autographs over here. I love it. Absolutely fantastic. So there's Elfie. Oh, boy, Elfie's back on the go, everybody. There goes Elfie, hanging on to the cart for dear life. Got a little hand up there. Maybe. Oh, you know what they're doing? Steve, if you can hear me, are they building a holiday Pepsi display? There's Ramona. There's Elfie. If you turn, well, let's do the bags first, I guess. So there's the bags, $5, full of food that was requested by the Salvation Army. Everything in that bag is something that the Salvation Army needs. It's nothing wasted, nothing frivolous. It's all practical food for the food pantry. It's $5. You want to buy a bag, walk it out to the truck. That's awesome. You want to buy a bag, leave it at customer service. We'll take them out there. Not a problem either. And here's what I'll tell you. If you're in business, you can do a little challenge. You could buy like a flat or a pallet of food at a great price. I think on some of these flats, they're like $24. Are there other toys in the cart? What am I? Does Elfie have something by his feet? Is he stealing toys? What's happening? I felt like when Steve panned the camera into the cart, there was something in there. Am I missing? What is going on there? What are those stuffed? Are those dogs? What is that? We're going to have to check the security tape on this elf? Is this elf stealing stuff? Okay. As I live and breathe. Elfie, Elfie, Elfie. All right, so it's just those eyes. They don't blink. It's very unsettling. So I think you're going to find Elfie near those bags today. And you take the selfie with Elfie, you have a chance to win a $100 Hy-Vee gift card. Now, Steve, while I have you, could you turn the camera around the Toyota Muscatine cart cam and see if the Pepsi guys are building something? Oh, my gosh, please, no. What is that, an owl? What is that? I don't know what I'm seeing over there. I never know what he's doing over there. If you turn the cart cam around, I wonder if we can catch the Pepsi guys building a display. I think they might be doing like a cool holiday one. You guys discuss it at home. I'll take another bite of this Cosmic Crisp apple. Oh, yeah, they are. Look at that. Okay. We have room for that? Where's that going? Oh, right there. Okay. Boy, that's going to look cool. I think they're making a tree. Steve, can you ask that guy what he's making? Like if it's a snowman or a tree. I saw a design yesterday, Chris Helgerson. That guy's like, what? I'm just trying to do my job, man. Oh, he's got a sketch. All right. It is, it's a Santa. Cool. Look at that. Santa Claus loves drinking Pepsi. Holy smokes, that's going to be huge. Santa baby, don't bump into the display. Okay. That's awesome. So, all right, let's stop watching this guy work. He probably feels real weird. Like there's a guy with a car cam and an elf strapped to it, and he videotaped me. I'm never going back to that store again. I always liked the Hy-Vee in Davenport better. They don't film me while I work. All right, let's cut away. I feel weird watching this guy. Let's cut out. All right, very good. Thank you. That's great. I feel, listen, all bets are off when you're in this store. Here's the thing I'll say. Yesterday morning, we had WHBF Channel 4 out of the Quad Cities news in the store, and nobody batted an eye because with this show having happened for almost 2 years, the Hy-Vee Today show, there's cameras, there's lights, there's a Toyota Muscatine cart cam, there's an aisle cam. For the most part, folks are like, oh, okay, there's a camera in the Hy-Vee, it's not a big deal. So when the TV guys were here yesterday, I was like, nobody's going to, don't worry, nobody's going to mind because we're doing a talk show in a restaurant. So how about that Dick Vetter? What a great story. And I'm not kidding you. Listen, I understand how news works, and I get that when there's news that comes out of your town, it gets picked up. But why not talk about, a 50-year. So Dick Vetter, again, has been involved with Special Olympics for 50 years, just inducted to the Iowa Special Olympics Hall of Fame. That's a better story than anything else. Helping people with putting food on a truck and toys, another great story. Dick Vetter in the Hall of Fame. Oh, there's the channel. Look at that. I didn't even see that. You want to roll it if there's audio? I'll take a bite of my apple. You can see Matt Schweitzer working in the background.
We're here at the Hy-Vee on
Freezing for Food drive. All you have to do is come on down and bring non-perishable items. Earlier today, we talked with a lieutenant from the Salvation Army, and he explained why this is so important for not only Muscatine, but the county as a whole.
This is the 19th year for the Freezing for Food. It'll go for the entire week. And it just goes to help out our friends and neighbors in need all across Sheboygan County. So it's important to remember that Salvation Army is not just for the city of Muscatine, it's for the entire county of people that just may need a little extra help during the holidays. And then this will actually fill our pantry all year long.
Thanks, Lieutenant Bach. We really appreciate that. Again, all you have to do is come on down to 2nd Avenue at the Hy-Vee in Muscatine and bring non-perishable items, or you can buy one of their pre-packed bags for $5. For more information about this event and other events going on throughout the Quad City area, go to ourquadcities.com or click on the app.
By the way, I'm a fan of the laid-back news reporter look. Nice coat, cool hat. That guy was awesome. So that's what I'm saying. Like, there's a lot going on that's good in your community, and I just hope that, because sometimes it's hard to see it, right, when you have stories that can overshadow that. And come out tomorrow to Sunnybrook at 3 o'clock and celebrate Dick Vetter. How about
play
Joe
better,
Wiese?
and it's not his fault. He can't practice. He's dealing with soreness. There's a lot that's going into it right
Joe led all scorers, if I'm not mistaken. Had a great night. Is that Joe right there? 3 ball. Got it. You know who Joe looks like when he's shooting 3-pointers? He looks like me at the Y. I'm just kidding. Joe is just a fantastic athlete, an even better person, and the Hawks having themselves a season. So we want the Hawkeyes to, of course, do well for basketball, and the Joe Wieskamp connection to Muscatine and how he is able to inspire athletes, our younger athletes, is great, and he's an excellent role model. All right, so today is Tuesday, December 10th. It's Dewey Decimal System Day. Is that still a thing? Dewey Decimal System Day. Today is Human Rights Day, which is important. Nobel Prize Day and National Lager Day. Can they not put a beer day on Nobel Prize Day? That would be my only thing. Like, you have all these great things. You've got Human Rights Day, Nobel Prize Day. What else should we put on there? How about a beer? National Lager Day. He just drinks a whiskey drink. He drinks a lager drink, to quote the great Chumbawamba and Tub Thumping. Maybe they'll play that on the Buzz. All right, also going on today, 10-cent fuel saver with every $20 you spend. So you come to a place like Hy-Vee, maybe you just want to buy $20 in the brand new Cosmic Crisp apples. I feel like, Chad, we've got to go to CosmicCrisp.com in a minute. The fact that the apple has a sticker with a website on it is like the most 2019 thing in the history of 2019. I like this apple. I'll give it a solid 8.4 out of 10. Not that I review apples that often, pardon me. But this is nice. Cosmic Crisp. So we'll go to that website. There's got to be more to the story. They've been working on it for a while. Cosmic Crisp. Right? I mean, have you ever picked up an apple and it had a website on it? I don't know. Remember back in the day, there was like a red apple and there's a green apple. Now there's CosmicCrisp.com. What is going on? Look at this. Okay, it's a nice website. What do they got, an email thing? Imagine the possibilities. The Cosmic Crisp is classically, what does it say? Classically bred apple? What? From Washington State? Is there like an about? How about flavor? Can we click on flavor? Maybe? Sweet and crisp? How about the Cosmic Crisp story? Look at these guys. Hi, we're Jeff and Joanne Crisp. No, I'm sure they have real names. Cosmic Crisp apples have been in development for 20 years. These people have been working on apples? 20 years ago, I was 16. Can I read the story? I can't. I'm very fascinated by this. So they've been working on the apple for over 20 years. Deliciously exciting new branded apple variety is the Dream Apple, created from the collective and inspired thinking of many people. Bruce Barrett, horticulturist and developer of the Cosmic Crisp, set out on a mission to fill a produce void for firm, crisp, and juicy apples. After decades of cross-pollinating, tasting, and testing, along with research and development with Washington State University's world-class tree fruit breeding program. The Cosmic Crisp apple was discovered. WSU researchers, including Pome fruit breeder Kate Evans, have invented a new variety that will change the face of the industry and win enthusiasm among consumers with a combination of taste, texture, hold on, I have a piece of the Cosmic Crisp apple skin in my throat, demonstrates how science of breeding and the art of imagination can work together to create an utterly new, delightful apple. That is the most descriptive paragraph I've ever read about an apple. Holy smokes, 20 years for this. So it is firm, and it is crisp, and it is sweet. But it's a great apple. I'm in. I like apples. Did I eat the sticker on that one? Hold on. No, we're good. I don't know where that sticker went. I may have eaten the sticker. I think I ate the sticker. I'm not exaggerating. I didn't take it off. No, I did. I took the sticker off. I did not eat the sticker. Cosmic Crisp apple. 20 years of research, and they've got a new apple. And it's only available here at Hy-Vee, as far as I'm concerned. Nowhere else in the world except Muscatine, Iowa's Hy-Vee store. So you should come in and check that out. Do I want to give you a sample? I don't know. I would just buy it. It's very nice. Look at that. I didn't think I would eat that much of an apple on the show today in front of a camera. But it's good. That's a good size apple. 20 years of science, and here it is. And who doesn't pick up an apple and just you feel like it's a baseball, and you're suddenly Nolan Ryan, and you're just gonna make it, like a little curveball, a little two-seam fastball, a little knuckleball, So, anyways, these are brand new. Check them out. They just literally got here moments ago. You saw Brian Mueller bring them to the show. And I appreciate that. So these are Cosmic Crisp apples. All right. So quickly, just to reiterate things that are going on in the store today, 10-cent fuel saver with every $20 you spend. So if you do want to buy $20 in Cosmic Crisp apples, I don't even know how much they are. 10-cent fuel saver. The more you spend, the more you save. So if you spend $80, 40 cents on your fuel saver, there's thousands of items all throughout the store already that have a fuel saver savings on them. So you'll probably be able to double your money and save even more at the gas pump. Freezing for food, 2 weeks of love, 19 years of helping the Salvation Army, 19th annual event, Hawkeye Hauler truck right out in the Hy-Vee parking lot as we're sitting here looking for non-perishable food donations. We showed you on the Toyota Muscatine car cam the $5 bags that are pre-packed and ready to go. You can pick one of those up. You could pick up 50 bags. You could pick up 5. You can donate whatever. If you got a pantry full of stuff you're not sure what to do with, if it's non-perishable, specifically things like canned fruits or canned vegetables, they'd love to have those. That's what we have in the majority of our bags. Bring them out to that truck. Everything stays local to the Salvation Army Food Pantry. It'll go this Saturday, looking for some volunteers, 9 a.m. to empty the truck. I don't even know if I'm going to be there because I have breakfast with Santa at the store. I feel like, I don't know. There's a lot going on, and we could use some help, that's for sure. Okay, I think I'll mention just briefly, today's the last day for the weekly hot deals that were on the front page of this ad right here. So the Driscoll raspberries and blackberries, the bacon, the brew pub Latza Matza pizza, and the Hy-Vee Angus Reserve boneless beef chuck roast. Say that 3 times fast. New ad starts tomorrow inside that Discover Muscatine newspaper. Breakfast with Santa and Mrs. Claus. I mentioned it. It is this Saturday, December 14th, 9 till 11 a.m. right here at your Muscatine Hy-Vee inside the Market Grill Express where we're doing this show. So we've got the breakfast buffet Saturday and Sundays. This Saturday, Santa will be here. So a little different there. 9 to 11 and ready to go. I think it was in the email. Did I email it? Let me check. Let me check the old email machine here. Stand by, friends. Beep, boop, beep. Yes, okay. Hold on. Breakfast. Breakfast with Santa. Gonna airdrop this real quick again here. Mr. and Mrs. Claus are coming back. There we go. Hello, Santa. Love you, Santa. Good to have you back in the store. Santa Claus, Mrs. Claus, Saturday 9 to 11. Then they're back one more time on Sunday, December 22nd, 10 till noon at your Muscatine Hy-Vee. Corey Leonard watching on Facebook. Hey, Corey Leonard, friend of the show, awesome ambassador and Special Olympics Muscatine athlete. Corey, we talked to Dick Vetter earlier. Definitely want to see everybody tomorrow at Sunnybrook, 3 o'clock, to celebrate the one and only Mr. Dickie Vetter. Please be there. All right. I'll mention the Iowa Hawkeye men's basketball. You know, they play Iowa State Thursday. You can watch all the Hawkeye. I was going to say it weird. Iowa Hawkeye basketball here in the Market Grill Express. These are some specials while you watch. Muscatine's own Joe Wieskamp and the crew. $5 appetizers, 50-cent draft beers, except for the Bourbon County Stout. $6 cheeseburger and fries. Hawks Cyclones Thursday. Tip-off is at, I don't know what time, but watch it here. It's probably after 5 o'clock. I should look, but it's fine. Whatever. Just watch the game here. That's all you need to know. How about supporting MCSA? Last thing we'll say today. So you can help scan away hunger. This is exciting. At the register, if you want to do so, add $2 to your total, and that $2 will be donated to the Muscatine Center for Social Action, where you can see the renewing hope and rebuilding lives here in Muscatine. They do a tremendous job. You can do that at this Hy-Vee or Hy-Vee Main Street downtown through Christmas Eve, December 24th. Add $2. It's super easy to do. 100% of your contribution goes to MCSA and all the good things that they're able to do. So as I've been saying, I know that there's a lot being asked of y'all with respects to ways that you can get involved and give back, but it is that time of year. And I know, if I know anything about this community, is that we are great at rallying together and helping make a difference. I'm just remembering that I need to follow up with West Liberty Rotary because they're doing something really cool, and I apologize. I'll get an email too. It's a lot of the busy week. If I'm being honest, throwing my pen. If I'm being honest, I'm excited for Sunday. There's so much going on. So we'll leave you with a shot of the beautiful Tantera Transportation Corporation Hawkeye Hauler, which is in our parking lot. As we're sitting here right now, it is currently, we're doing this live, 9:22 in the morning. Hawkeye Hauler here till Friday, looking for your generosity to fill the truck. Thanks to the folks at Discover Muscatine, Ashley Lovelace and the crew doing some live updates. I invited both radio stations to come out, so please do so. It's a community event. It serves the greater good. Everybody needs to be there. As far as I'm concerned, let's fill the truck. People are hungry in our own town. That shouldn't be something that we're okay with. So let's get out there and make a difference. So you can do it just by coming to Hy-Vee or dropping food off to the truck. So we'll leave you with a shot of that truck. There it is. I'm literally going to leave the set here in a minute and go open it up. I got to get the key from my desk, and then I'm out there, and we'll get the truck opened up and ready to go. So please drop off non-perishable food items and help make a difference. And by the way, that Hawkeye Hauler truck will take the Iowa Hawkeye football team's equipment and whatever else they need from Iowa City to San Diego for the upcoming Holiday College Bowl game, which will be on December 27th. So that'll be something that, of course, Tantera very excited about with the Hawkeye Hauler. I can't believe it, and it wasn't even on camera. Hy-Vee store director Matt Schweitzer, you won't believe it because it wasn't seen, but he did take one of my Cosmic Crisp apples. Are you an Apple guy? Nice. Ironic because he has a Samsung phone, but listen, we all can't be geniuses, okay? We all can't have... Now listen, they took 20 years of research to put together this Cosmic Crisp apple, and it's delicious, and it's almost the same color as my iPhone 11. What's your review on that apple, and can you taste the poison?
No poison.
Okay, that's good. Yeah.
I would give it, what's the scale, 10?
So I gave it an 8.4, which is pretty high. I also don't eat a ton of apples. 8.4 in the pizza scores that the guy does on the internet would be like really high. Where are you at?
I'm a 9.
You're a 9?
I'm a 9.
Just an even 9?
Even 9.
So they would say that's a rookie score.
Well,
that's okay.
9.0 then.
Okay. It's your store. You can score whatever you want. It's fine. You're the boss. All right, well, there goes that apple. So put that on Brian's tab then, right? All right. I don't know who's paying for those two. I don't know. I guess there's only videotape proof of me eating them. But it was brought to me. It was a gift. It was gifted. It's a benefit. Thank you, Steve. It's a benefit. All right. This note, the tuna note, is this... how do I read this? Al, what is it? Al, we're talking about Altoona, Iowa, and if you need to have it broken down kind of phonetically, Altoona. Yeah, there you go. You could carve it in a cave, and people would go, "Oh, you mean that place by Adventureland? Oh yeah, Altoona. I've been there. Is that tuna's name Al? Is that tuna about to eat Al? I don't get it. No, it's Altoona." This is what we're working with here. You can tune a piano, but you can't tune a fish. All right, get me out of here. I have to go open the truck. Thank you. Thank you. That truck isn't going to open itself. I am going to stick that Cosmic Crisp apple core in your tailpipe. I'm just kidding. This is a brand new apple. It's really exciting. Check it out. Thank you to Special Olympics Iowa Hall of Fame member Dick Vetter for being here this morning. Thank you to Jason Miller, Executive Director of Special Olympics of Muscatine. They're getting ready to celebrate their 50th anniversary of Special Olympics serving Muscatine County. Chad, if you have the flyer for the Dickie Vetter thing, I'd love to see it just one more time for the folks at home. It's tomorrow at Sunnybrook, 3 p.m., Wednesday, December 11th, a reception honoring the great Dick Vetter on his induction into the Special Olympics of Iowa Hall of Fame. Be there or be square at Sunnybrook. Cake provided, Hy-Vee donating a large sheet cake because it's the right thing to do, because I love Dick Vetter and he's great, and I'm pro Special Olympics, excuse me. Please come out for that. I hope that you'll do it. Thanks to CBI Bank and Trust for their support, Toyota, Muscatine, and team staffing. I'm literally going to leave here, go to get the key, open the Hawkeye Hauler, and start receiving your generosity with respects to those non-perishable food donations. So we'll see you tomorrow, live at 8:30 in the morning. Guest from Unity Point Health. I don't know who it's going to be. Somebody. Anna Mason Garb will tell us who it'll be. I don't know. Who will it be? It'd be nice to have Doug Dawson back. The handsome Doug Dawson, ENT. Does a little CrossFit, ear, nose, and throat. Great guy. But we'll find out tomorrow live at 8:30 or on MPW Cable with replays happening at 7:30 and 10:30 p.m. If you need anything from me, HyVeeToday@gmail.com. Try a Cosmic Crisp apple. You'll enjoy it. And just pay for it. I mean, that's the only thing I would say. Pay everything in this store you can enjoy. You just have to pay for it. That's how it works. And the cameras are really good. I'm not talking about these cameras. The cameras in the ceiling. We see everything. We're watching Steve right now. You know that? There's always a camera on Steve. He's a little shifty. All right, we're going to get out of here. We'll see you tomorrow. We'll see you tomorrow. I can't handle this guy. We'll see you tomorrow at 8:30. Come out and help fill that truck. That's all for now. Goodbye.
You're watching Hy-Vee Today with Tony Tone.
Be very, very quiet. We're hunting wabbits.
We'll do it again tomorrow with more local guests from in and around the Muscatine community.
I'm trying to emote for the play that the alumni are putting on in Wilton this Friday, Saturday.
Questions, comments, know a great guest? Reach out to Hy-Vee Today with Tony Tone on Facebook or via email, HyVeeToday@gmail.com.